welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith. As you can tell from the title of the video, this is a giveaway. That's right, it's a giveaway for UBOOT, the board game, and I'm really excited and want to thank the company here providing a copy for the subscribers here at Rolling Solo. The game hasn't even released yet and is just about to hit Kickstarter, and likely as of the time you're watching this video is either within hours away or has just launched. So in the description below, we're not only going to link to the actual giveaway where you have a chance to essentially get this game for free, but also the Kickstarter in case you don't. So what I'm going to do is going to be running this giveaway in tandem with the Kickstarter that's ongoing. It's going to start either a couple days before, as I mentioned, the January 22nd launch date for the Kickstarter, and then it will run until about 2 days or so, maybe 3 days before the end of the Kickstarter, which I believe is supposed to run until February 14th, so we might end it around the 12th. So that gives me enough time to announce the winner so that the winner is aware, and then for those of you that didn't actually win the giveaway can at least have a chance to jump back in on the Kickstarter as well. But I highly recommend that you back and jump in on the Kickstarter regardless, so that you ensure you don't miss out. You wouldn't want to get down to those last 48 hours or so and happen to miss out because you missed my announcement for the winner. But regardless, just be aware that I am giving away one copy, and of course it'll be a production copy. So what you're seeing here in front of you is the prototype. So if you watch my prior video, we did kind of like a prototype unboxing, or basically I went through a bunch of the components and stuff like that. I set this thing up, although you guys haven't seen it set up like this yet, and it's not fully set up yet. It just has some of the basic stuff out. So I mean, it's mainly set up with the game board type stuff, but at least all the tokens, I should say, are not all out. Some of the card decks are out, things like that. So, you know, for over here, for instance, we've got like the captain in the board. Over here, we've got like the navigator's board here with the map and everything else in order to track the location of the sub. Over here, we've got the first officer and the crew, and of course, every single one of these boards has its own crew member that goes along with that main. So, for instance, first officer has these other crew members, and of course, there's a day watch and a night watch, so these things flip over and then things are tracked on different sides. We're going to talk about how all the mechanics in the game work as we actually progress through the playthrough, but just so you guys are aware, for those of you that are interested in seeing this thing in action, basically my plan this week is to do a solo setup video. So first we're going to set this up. I'm going to show you how it gets to the table. You're obviously seeing that it takes up some space, but it really isn't as big as it seems, and you can really crush things down. But what I'm going to show you is how to get it to the table, how it's set up, and that type of thing. The next video after that will be the rules overview video for UBOOT, and we'll talk about some of the mechanics in the game, how they work, how, you know, what is the job of the captain, what is the job of the navigator, what is the job of the chief engineer and the first officer all individually, and things like that. And we'll get through that rules. We'll also take a look at the app itself. So as you can see here, I have the app on my phone currently for iOS. This is also available, and not right now, but will be for Android as well. And of course, you can get these things on your iPad, for instance, and stuff like that, so that you can have a larger screen. I found it really cool. Again, this is all prototype, so that's a huge disclaimer that everything that you're seeing here could be changed during the Kickstarter. So you can see here I just activated the music for the app within the phone right now. Pretty cool. So again, I don't have the volume. I don't think I have the volume completely maxed out. There we go. Now you guys can probably hear it a little bit easier. Again, we won't be doing this during the entire playthrough because this is just the title screen, but there is full audio and stuff like that within the game. It's pretty cool. So we'll be talking about that, going through that as we play through the game. But again, this is for the giveaway. So those of you on my channel that are very familiar with giveaways, for this one, what we're going to be doing is going to the description below. You're going to find a link. It's going to take you to an application called Gleam. It's not an application, it's just a link to a site called Gleam. I've already set up the giveaway there. Essentially from there, if you've already basically jumped in on a giveaway in the past, it's really easy to get in your entries. Otherwise, it's also just as easy as you can sign up through email and a number of other different ways, whatever suits your fancy really. And then the only required thing to jump in on this giveaway is to be a subscriber of Rolling Solo. Everything else is optional. Everything else will give you extra entries into the giveaway, but totally up to you, and there's no requirement to do more than what you'd like to do. So essentially, as long as you're a subscriber to the channel, part of the Rolling Solo community here, then you are already in for a chance to win this thing. So I'm really excited. I'm also excited for the Kickstarter myself, excited to see how it pans out, how it progresses, the things, the changes, the upgrades, that type of thing. I'm sure you guys are also excited to see this game on the table, the solo setup, the rules overview, and then as we go through a playthrough. I can't tell you in advance how the playthrough will pan out. It might be a little different than what I'm used to doing because this is kind of a real-time app, so I might be filming things to a certain point, and then kind of like I might be doing a little bit of editing, which is very unlike me for most of my playthroughs. I like doing it straight through, but I might have to do some heavy editing because this is a real-time game. So unless I can find a way to pause the game in real time and things like that, we'll have to make do that way. But at least I can give you a preview of the game and how things move around and, you know, that type of thing. So hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully you're just as excited to potentially have a chance to win UBOOT the board game. And even if you don't, like I said, Kickstarter's coming up on the 22nd, which is just, as of right now, could be today, could be tomorrow. I don't know, it depends on when I release this one, but I'm excited regardless, and this week is going to be an interesting one. So thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to check out the link in the description below, and good luck to all of you. As always, keep on rolling solo.